on Iwtv News.
Back to school in Reiver Country.
Got a couple new friends already. The cafeteria is nice, food's good, so can't complain.
Recognition awards. Guess who? Futbol Baby and looking good.
Still on his feet. Oh my God. Down the sideline.
The Hall of Fame.
Glad I could help.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to our first edition of Iwtv News for the 2022 school year. I'm JJ Davis. Now tell me, time just doesn't fly by. That's right, they're back. And as usual, Reiver Country's ready for some fun, sun, and ice? What do Kona Ice and Iowa Western have in common? Well,
There you are, sir. Thank you.
Enough liquid in here?
maybe pour on some cool down while the moving in heats up.
I'm excited, I'm hype. I mean, we get free stuff on the first day, so nothing wrong with that.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you bet.
Nothing wrong indeed. A new beginning is carried out as students, with some help from their families, enter into the next phase of their lives.
Mixed emotions. My first one to go to college. So,
The glasses hiding the tears.
yeah, they are.
Emotions?
Nah, I don't know. Kind of nervous.
Has it even hit you yet?
No.
I've known this school for many, many years, and I've noticed how great that the young people that come here, that they're always successful.
Use your legs.
I'm excited. I'm ready for a fresh start, freaking get to meet so many new people and get new friends. I'm excited.
She had a tremendous experience here last year. It's a sad day for us, obviously. We got to enjoy her again for the summer, but now we're going to lose her again for a little while. But she absolutely loves it. It's been a great experience here.
It's nice. I mean, I've met some pretty cool people already. I mean, I met you, got a couple new friends already. The cafeteria is nice, food's good, so can't complain.
No sirree. Finding a new home away from home.
I'm feeling strawberry and pina colada.
All the while, icing down some Kona Ice. Now,
Thank you.
what do these two have in common? Well, welcoming Reivers in more ways than one. Amen to that. Now, what's the opposite of cold? Hot. That's right. As the fun continues with an early morning wake-up call. That means some Java or check that coffee. No, Joe on the go. Steaming hot. They pour a lot. Stir in some magic and then serve it up. Students park for more than 10 minutes in front of Suites 2 for some Joe on the go. Compliments of Iowa Western.
I was a little surprised. I seen somebody at my suite come in with one, and I just instantly wanted one. A little jealous, but a little bit eager to get one.
I was like, oh, let me get some coffee. Actually, my friend told me about it, and she's like, go get some coffee and tell him my name so I can get some points. So I was like, okay.
My sister's been in college for 5 years, and they haven't really done anything for them as far as I know, so I think it's pretty sweet.
I like it. It's free, so I like coffee. So
When you approach this after a hard practice today, your first thoughts?
yum.
I just didn't check.
What is this? Peach?
The mango.
Oh, mango.
Yep. I've been doing a lot of strawberry.
Really?
Yeah. Strawberry banana, strawberry peach. I didn't shut it all. I think they're surprised that it's free, but I mean, I'm sure they're happy.
Real welcoming and open heart. Just make it feel like home around here.
And home is where the the heart is. Joe on the go. Compliments of Iowa Western. A welcoming brew in Reiver Country. And to wrap things up, how about a party, a celebration, 2 years in the making, thanks to COVID and the pandemic. It's been 2 years in the making. A somewhat steady climb back to reality. Lining up for some food, fun, and Reiver Fest 2022.
Gosh, we probably had 200, 300, 400 kids walk through pancakes for the presidents this morning, this afternoon. This is going well. Just started, and you see we've got a lot of students here. So a lot of good things happening. We're out of COVID. We're back to normal, and that's what's nice. And I think that's what kids are wanting these days.
Oh, that was a little hard. I mean, I'm kind of weak, so I'm trying to figure out where to put my hands.
Did you surprise yourself?
Yes.
Damn, y'all bored me. Y'all bored me. I was sitting up there, I was getting bored, you know. I feel like these football players, they came out of football for a reason. I don't think they're really the best baseball players.
Well, I guess I'm looking forward to getting my degree and getting the job that I want to do.
I mean, it's great because personally, I was the class that didn't get a graduation because of COVID. So it's just good to see stuff going back to normal.
Hey, what's your name, bro? Jacoby. What's your name? I'm Alex. I think I've seen you a couple times.
It's real personal. It makes students feel like they're home.
Right, it really does. What's most important, people don't talk about choosing a college, is the environment and where you're at and how you feel when you're there. And our Western Council bus does have that homey feel.
It lasts for 2 hours, but the homey feel, even longer. Reiver Fest 2022, home away from home at Iowa Western. They were home for some football, baby. Big Blue back to business. But up next, and the winner is an annual celebration in the Arts Center when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed, and they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
They hand these out every year, and every year it's a good thing. Heartwarming, most deserved for those recognized. And of course, I'm talking about the annual State of the Union Address, or check that, State of the College, or make that the Recognition Awards and Assembly. And it's always a fun time to catch up with people and see what's up. Pom-poms, friendly faces, a welcoming entrance to an annual event. Signing in to the beginning of homecoming week.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a great week today with our staff development and just kind of kicking it off, and then we're going to do some mental health training with our faculty and staff to help them, but also our students.
But first, the cheer and dance teams fire up the crowd.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor today to present the 2022 Employee Recognition Awards, celebrating 5 years of service. Congratulations to our 10-year service recipients. All right, 20 years of service. This is impressive, guys. We have 2 recipients. Jill Feigenbutz, Administrative Assistant for Athletics. And Shelley Saunders, Financial Aid Communications Specialist. Jacqueline Velthoff, Senior Support Analyst. Congratulations to Alan Frederickson, Assistant Professor of Communication, for being recognized as Rotary Teacher of the Year. Community Colleges for Iowa has an awards program designed to recognize and honor outstanding community college trustees, equity programs, presidents, faculty members, and professional staff members. And Iowa Western was represented in 3 categories. So the final recognition of the morning is our Living Our Mission Awards. His students know him as caring, inclusive, and helpful teacher that they can rely on. They constantly tell me that his classes make them feel genuinely safe and welcome. She has always looked at the learner as a whole, not just where they might be lacking in skill or education. She encourages her team to consider what success looks like in the professional life and in the individuals they serve. As her direct supervisor, she has challenged me to be the better employee and boss, and I thank her for that every day. She is always continuously learning, evaluating, and examining our processes to ensure they are efficient. I've never seen a teacher so dedicated. I could tell she loves math and enjoys her job. She always opened time for questions. While his job is behind the scenes, those who work with him understand and value both his professionalism and his commitment to the job. He is one of the top live audio professionals in the metro area. As the producer and host of Iowa Western Television News, he has told stories of Iowa Western students, staff, and faculty. He's produced hundreds of hours of video and has made an impact on thousands of lives along the way.
And so it went. Congrats to the 2022 Employee Award recipients. Yes, signing in at the beginning of homecoming week, a signature event worth its weight in cheer. Only at Iowa Western. And speaking of cheer, stand up and holler for the latest to go into the Hall of Fame. But next up, Futbol Baby is back, and so is once again one of the top teams in the nation. After the break.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team, and And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
They're always good, and that's a good thing. Not just for the school, Iowa Western, but for us also, the media guys. The preseason number 2 Reivers kick off a new season as Iowa Western looks to conquer the Conquistadors. Now, as usual, there's a lot of new faces, but in the end, same old, same old. The second-ranked Reivers come busting out against Dodge City. First quarter, the dark side sets the tone. The home team 11 tackles for loss. Iowa Western grinds out 207 yards on the ground. Ezekiel Leggins. 9 plays, 51 yards. James Graham picks his way the last 14. 7-zip Big Blue. The defense swarming. Jackson Filer and company. 5 sacks overall. The offense, all ears, rolling up the numbers. Later, second quarter up 14-0. Bryant Williams untouched for his first of 2 touchdowns. 21-0. Late in the half, QB Andre Goodman buys some time and lets it go. C.J. Horton and number 13 turns it into a 31-yard scoring play. Good crowd on hand sees Iowa Western grab a 31-0 lead at the break. Second half, more of the same. The dark side everywhere. Just 135 yards of total offense. Scott Strohmeyer's team cooking up a shutout.
Let's start the play clock.
Backup quarterback Aiden Edens gets in the act. The O-Show, 456 yards. The Reivers rout the Conquistadors 46-zip.
We had a lot of guys first time playing. You know, I thought, like I said, there was times where it didn't look to go as smooth as you would like, but at the end of the day, you got 46-0.
I feel like we were pretty strong and dominant in the run game. We could have made some more throws, completed some more passes in the pass game, but that comes with time, stuff we got to work on.
And I think it was a little bit of rust early on, you know, but I thought he kind of settled into his own. First game, I thought he performed well, and then Aiden came in and led us on a nice couple drives too.
D-line is playing great. We got a couple sacks, you know. The linebackers, DBs, they did what they're supposed to do.
We got a lot of work to do. We're going to see from the film we missed opportunities. We probably should have had maybe 28 more points, you know. But now we got a bye week and then Garden City. Don't get caught up, guys. It's 46-0.
Football, baby. So a new season's underway. Iowa Western off and winning. Next up, as you heard the man say, Garden City, Saturday, September 10th, 1 o'clock at Lewis Central.
Reivers!
Yeah. Big time, so, you know what I'm saying? Want to know.
We come back for that natty. Let go.
And then there was game 2. And the weather, just miserable. But one play made it all better. 1 second left on the clock before half. Iowa Western leading Garden City 13-7, and the Conquistadors with a 49-yard field goal attempt.
Caught by the Reivers in the end zone, and he can return it. Wyatt Romer, 30, 35, 40, 45, gets to the midfield, cuts back. Can he get away from a man? He does. Still on his feet. Oh my God. Down the sideline, and he is going to score. 1 second on the clock, and the Reivers take it to the house on the missed field goal.
You just saw the longest play in Reiver football history. Wyatt Romer, a 100-yard return for a touchdown off a missed field goal. Wyatt Romer, a sophomore from Roanoke, Texas, lives forever in the annals of Iowa Western football history. And yeah, happy homecoming as Big Blue tramples the Garden 43-13.
He stayed in bounds, managed to avoid everybody, and found the end zone. That was the most amazing run we've seen in a long time.
Keeping things outdoors. The Iowa Western soccer teams are once again teams to be reckoned with. Now, a flock of hawks flew into town, and let me put it to you this way. These birds didn't make it out alive. Head coach Mike Brown, his staff, and the Reivers look to stay undefeated against Northeast. First half, Edo Daglinoscente behind the defense. The sophomore from Italy makes it 2-0 home team. Wawa Palga, Big Blue, 7 shots in the first half. Loosey Goosey up by 2 at the break. Second half, Iowa Western 10 shots. And finally, in the 62nd minute, the ball finds Timothy Mason just inside the box. The Reivers hold off the Hawks 3-2. Big Blue now 7-0. The women fly with the Hawks right after the men. Iowa Western 24 shots overall to just 3 for the visitors. 10 minutes in, first half. Magda Lupis, and then just over 2 minutes later, Hannah Schimmer, the easy way, and it's 2-0 Big Blue. Shot of the day, Nicole Navarro comes screaming across. And then finally, seconds left in the half.
8, 7, 6, 4.
Schimmer, her second goal of the game, and 10th ranked Iowa Western knocks off Northeast 5-1. The Reivers are now 4-3-1.
Goal by number 17.
Moving things indoors, the volleyball team looks to even the score. And why not with some home cooking? I'm talking about Special K, Canesville Arena. Canesville Arena flipping out as the volleyball team's back home for the first time in 3 weeks. Let the music begin. First set, or make that a block party, Lauren Bodley and Fred. And if it works once, why not do it again? Lauren and Eleanor Singh. Big Blue wins 26-24. The coaches huddle up after a close one. Second set, Charlene Antonio and the home team just firing away, not quite. The Reivers on the right again. Bodley this time hammered down. Iowa Western talks things over after taking it 25-23. Tylee Fuller and the Reivers serving up an easier time in the third. And then, let's go back to the block party. Iowa Western wipes out the Kearney JV in 3 as Big Blue evens its record to 6-6. And so we are off and running, and last but not least, some Hall of Famers on the other side.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
This event always brings back some memories of glory days gone by, and that just makes me feel old. So, who are the chosen ones? Those who have splashed glory onto the campus of Iowa Western. Well, many are called, but 2 are chosen. They're ready. Number 1, Iowa Western, ready to rumble with the 6-time NJCAA champions from Butler. That's how it sounded 10 years ago, and this is how it ended. Iowa Western caps an unbeaten season and wins the national championship. And 10 years later, dinner, speeches, laughs, and a plaque as the 2012 Dream Team's inducted into the Reiver Hall of Fame, along with Chuck Hildreth, a longtime supporter of the Iowa Western wrestling program.
We have outstanding athletic programs here at Iowa Western Community College, and it's not because of the coaches, it's because of the athletes, the supporters, and the teams that we've built through here.
Josh said he's hungry, he's done making weight as a wrestler, he wants to eat, so we'll start here with Mr. Hildreth's table.
After dinner comes the speeches, laughs, and plaques.
Without his support, the wrestling program would not be where it is today, with 45 All-Americans, 12 national finalists, 5 national champions. All credit to you and your support.
It's just humbling for wrestlers, because we're kind of lower end of the sport thing. We lose weight, we gain weight. We get fat, we get skinny. But at the end of the day, we all love one another. But for me, it's all about the coaches and the kids. Because the kids need help. From the deepest of my heart, I'm glad I could help. So, thank you for taking care of the kids.
The biggest thing for me was the fact that they literally, every single game we went into, they expected to win, that we're going to win. We averaged on offense 62.8 points per game. Defense allowed 12.8 points a game. To the 2012 team, the coaches, congratulations, and welcome to the Hall of Fame, I guess.
Then it's time to pose for pics with plaques and more. The Iowa Western Hall of Fame class for 2022. Just 2, but put 2 and 2 together, and what do you get? Champions. Talk about kicking things off with a bang, and one can only wonder what's next. And so for this latest and first edition of IWTV News for the 2022 school year, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.